Okay, so let's just take a look around. Focus. Yeah, quality's not very good tonight for some reason. But I've completely destroyed my garage. It's dirty as heck. Got stuff everywhere. 75 degrees in here, 7:30 at night. I've got the frame stretched the 10 inches I wanted. Actually, it's 9.5 to be exact. So let me explain myself. I had this grand idea that I was going to be able to cut along here and down and on the side and on the bottom, and I was going to be able to slide that frame forward. I don't know if I have any of those pieces left. What a disaster. All right, first thing that shows we're in trouble was, see those divots? They go down in. They pinched the frame. And then somehow, they miraculously got in behind on the other piece that was in here. They got a welder in there and they welded in 5 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, beating and banging and air chiseling. And the next thing you know, I tore all the factory stuff out. And you can see the remnants of how far back it went. See that? That's the bottom that was welded in. I got a little bit left to grind on that side and this side in here. And then I'll just clean that up when we paint it. So right now I'm trying to get, the frame is the right length. It's got the right wheelbase. We used the top of the stud back to this factory hole. And it was 90 inches. We needed 9.5 more. So now from this hole to that stud, 99.5, right where we need to be. Now I checked the geometry on from that stud to this hole and got the number. And I think I wrote it down. Let me see if it's still on here. I think it was like 1, did I write on there? 102 3/4. Same both ways. Frame's level. Had it on the jack stands and had it leveled when I welded it. I will weld the bottom in when I get it back on the hoist, when I put the cab back on it. That'll give me room. I'm going to leave that cross member in for the winter. Not doing the motor, not doing anything other than we're going to put the cab back on, bolt it down, and set the box back on it, and then it's going to the dry storage for the winter. I believe it's September 20th. And in 30 days, I have to have my plow trucks finished, my loader serviced, tractor's just serviced, check the sanders out, and I will have a sander on my truck for the week before Halloween, because after the 15th of October, we can get freezing rain or light snow during the night and make it slippery where you have to put some salt down. So generally don't get snow until Thanksgiving time, but there's always some crappy. So I got some work to do. I would love to stay on this. I wish I could have started on this earlier, but we had stuff going on all summer with Dad and stuff. So yeah, so I am here now. So I'm going to put another coating on the outside. I'm going to fix that a little bit more. It's just for the looks. And I will run the same thing down on the inside over there. I'll plate it inside now. It's already welded in, and I don't know if you can see on the other side right here. I pinched that in, put a piece of metal in, welded it in, welded it across. Same on this side. It has been, where am I? I drilled it just so I got any other metal. I welded it both sides. Same thing on the sides. I'll do the same thing on the bottom. And I will add the strip on the bottom of 3/16. Some of this stuff with a different width. Matter of fact, it's here somewhere. Okay, so I'm gonna play with just tacking this on for tonight. And then I'll weld it when I get it on the hoist, because this is awful low on the ground for my old knees. So I'll get it on the hoist, I'll finish it up, and we're gonna get this pressure washed tomorrow. And then wire wheeled and painted. And then the cab goes on, the box goes on, and this one's out of my hair until spring. We'll pick this up in the spring, which will be the 5-liter 5-speed. Have a radiator, have transmission, 5-liter. We'll put headers, Edelbrock, intake, performer, carburetor. Whatever he wants to run for a distributor. I would go with Summit ready to run, or something like that. Keep it down, keep the cost down. You don't need to spend, this is not a race truck or anything, so you don't need to put MSD ignition in it, tunable or whatever. We just want something I can play with the curve, get the timing right. And gas tank, cross member. Well, there's still a lot of work to do, but the hard part was for me to get the time to do this. Once I get the fabrication done, the body goes on. I literally put the body on the Jeep, on this S-10 frame, and I made the mounts in 2 hours. All done, bolted on, it was sitting there. So I got a little bit of fabrication over there to do on that one. And yeah, so a couple more hours of welding, be ready for paint or sand, or excuse me, water blasting, and then with the sand in it, and let it dry back in here, and get a coat of paint, get the cab on it, box on it, and see you later. We'll be on to something else. Still got to finish the shop truck. Got to start organizing some of these buildings to get vehicles in for the winter. So, hey, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for, yeah, thanks for everything. All the new subscribers, a lot of good comments, a lot of good channels out there. I have so many channels I try to watch. I was up this morning at 4 o'clock, couldn't sleep. And from 4 to 6, I watched pretty much 2 hours of everybody's videos. And a lot of good stuff. So thanks for subscribing. Thanks for the comments. Hit the like button, share it, tell your friends about it. I'm not in here to, I'm not looking for millions of subscribers. I just like watching small channels like mine, and some of the small channels I've been watching have been growing like crazy. One thing in common, we all seem to get our shops pretty crappy really quick. That's a God-given talent we have. We'll see you soon. We'll see you tomorrow. Dump truck video coming up.